Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about buying vinyl records on eBay, presented by my website, vinylrevinyl.com. In this video, we're going to talk about why eBay is the best place to buy vinyl records. We're going to talk about how to know the quality of the record that you want to buy, so you know you're getting something that's going to sound good. Lastly, we're going to talk about the sellers on eBay and how to be sure you're buying from somebody who's experienced and reliable. So, part 1. Why eBay is awesome for vinyl. Reason number 1, has a huge inventory. New, used, any artist, any genre, reissue, original. You know, there's so much selection on eBay. There's no way you're not going to be able to find at least something that looks good to you. And you'll probably find lots of stuff that looks good to you all the time. So, huge inventory, and it's awesome. Yeah, so there you go. The bottom line right there. It's like the largest record store you've ever set foot into. I mean, if you were to take all the records that were for sale on eBay at any given time and put them like in a warehouse or something, you would be just overwhelmed with how much there is. You know, let's face it. So another reason why eBay is so great are the prices. I mean, you've got so many sellers. They're all trying to undercut each other. You know, of course the prices are going to be able to get pretty low. You'll be able to discover more music, you know, for less money. So that's a good thing, right? And then, of course, if you seek out some of the larger sellers on eBay, you'll be able to have them combine shipping. Say you order like 5 different records from somebody who has like a, you know, an inventory of like 5,000, you know, they can ship them all to you in the same box and you can save a few bucks. So the bottom line is you can discover and enjoy more music for less money. And hey, enjoy the sweet sounds of vinyl for less than the price of an MP3 album download. So forget iTunes, go straight to eBay. Alright, so now we're going to talk about determining the quality of the vinyl for sale. Okay, new versus used. Obviously, you know, new, it's going to be in perfect condition, but it's going to be priced more. If it's used, you know, conditions vary, but it's going to be cheaper. But there's a lot of great deals in there. So let's talk a little bit about vinyl grading. This is how vinyl records are evaluated, used vinyl records are evaluated, except for this one right here, which is mint. A mint record is not open, so a mint can only be new. Don't ever buy a used record that says it's mint, because it's not. Near mint is very close to mint, possibly been played, but probably not, maybe just opened. We're talking about very good plus here. These are records that have been opened, but played, but by a responsible person. They really shouldn't have any problems at all. They should sound perfect. Just a notch below, may have a little noise. Cover's in okay shape. That's another thing that they grade vinyl records just on the quality of the cover. If there's scuffs or scratches or bent corners, you know, that affects the value of the record. Moving on to part 2 here, we got a G+, you know, these are records that have been played a few times. There's definitely a little noise there. You might see some groove wear, but I mean, overall, they'll play all the way through. That's the key. They're going to play all the way through. And good, this is about the lowest quality record I'll buy on eBay. You know, it's worn, it plays all the way through, there's noise, you know, and it's very obvious. Now we're getting down into like the bad. I wouldn't even bother. Don't even bother with the fair record, and then the poor, I mean, you know, come on. Don't even do it. So now the last part is finding good vinyl sellers on eBay, because there's tons of them. So how to find the good sellers? I mean, first of all, look, do they have a lot of positive feedback? That's like your #1 thing on eBay. You also want to look at just the fact that, you know, whether they've sold a lot of records. You know, if they sell a lot of records, then that means, and they have a lot of feedback, you know, you're probably in pretty good hands. If you're really feeling anal, go and check and see other auctions that have closed and see how that all went. You know, here's a little video I made. Check it out. So here we go. I'm opening up my computer. Opening up Firefox because it's bomb diggity. That's my start page. It's really cool. I'm going to go to Vinyl Revinyl because that's the place where all the vinyl people go. Yeah, there's a little blog post I did. Ain't it exciting? Yeah, just go. All right, here we go. So we're going into the record shop here. And let's go to, yeah, jazz, why not? You could also go straight to eBay. I'm just doing it through my website. So I feel kind of like, I don't know, who do I feel like today? I feel like Herbie Hancock. He's great. So I pull up Herbie Hancock here, and hey, look at this. Look at all these Herbie Hancock records on eBay. All kinds of stuff. So I'm going to go with Maiden Voyage. I'm over here on eBay, so look at this. Look at all that feedback right there. 5,000, over 5,000 positive feedbacks. Over 90, it looks like 98% positive. So, I mean, you're probably in pretty good hands with this person. Now they talk about average plus. I didn't talk about that, but that means it probably is going to play all the way through. No problem. You might have a little noise. Sometimes they use like non-kosher, I don't want to say kosher, but they don't use my system, which makes them wrong. And then, okay, so I'm also looking at this person's other auctions here, and we can see that like pretty much everything they sell is vinyl records. So, you're probably in pretty good hands with this seller. So yeah, blah, blah, blah. Look at all those records. Isn't that exciting? Okay, look at that. All right, I should place my bid if I want it. And if I don't, then I don't. Moving on. All right, we made it to the end. Hooray! So what did we learn today? We learned eBay is really great for vinyl. We learned that, it's great because it's cheap. And we also learned that it's great because it has an excellent selection. And now you know all about the used record grades. So you know, like, how somebody's describing it, if they're describing it in a positive way. And you also know how to spot a good seller from a mile away. That's right, a mile away. Well, now what? Well, go to Vinyl Revinyl and say hi to me. Or go and buy some vinyl on eBay. You're going to love it. And lastly, the most important part, the reason why we're all here, enjoy the music. So there you have it, buying vinyl records on eBay. See you soon. Bye-bye.